crying from the art room. Yeren had a crush on the new art teacher at school. He was young and talented, and Yeren wasn't the only girl who had fallen for him. But she was determined to be his favorite student. She threw herself into her art classes. She had been gifted since she was a child, and soon she became his star pupil. When he saw Yeren's talent, the art teacher encouraged her to apply to art college. Yeren took his advice and began taking private lessons with him. It was a dream come true for her, to be left alone in the school with the man she was in love with. They spent hours together, practicing art in bliss. But bliss is always fleeting. One day, rumors began to swirl around the school. There were whispers that the teacher was meeting with students in the art room for inappropriate reasons. The rumors reached the ears of the school administration, and the art teacher was called in for a meeting. Shortly thereafter, the young art teacher was gone, without a word of explanation. It was as if he had been banished from the school for no reason. And of course, the rumors were never proven. After her favorite teacher was gone, Yeren often sat alone in the art room at night. The faint moonlight shone through the window, casting a pale glow on her shaking shoulders. She was crying, heartbroken. In her hands, she held a half-finished clay figurine. The figurine's face was carefully crafted, and it looked very much like Yeren herself. The next day, the entire school was stunned when the body of a female student was found. The young woman had committed suicide by overdosing on sleeping pills. But even more shocking was the discovery that the deceased student was pregnant. The school tried to keep the unconfirmed rumors about the incident from spreading among the students. But soon, the whole school knew, and there were many theories about the girl and who the father was. Many pointed the finger at the art teacher who had just left the school, but it was never confirmed. After the incident, people began to report hearing the sound of a baby crying near the art room. At first, the crying was so faint that people thought they were hearing something from far away. But over time, the crying grew louder and louder until the vibrations felt like an earthquake. And there were reports of a ghost child, an umbilical cord wrapped around its neck, often sitting and crying near the art room. To this day, it is said that the spirit of the baby can be seen on moonless nights, searching for something. It is essential to remember not to follow it, for if you cannot find what the baby is looking for, it may drag you down into the darkness instead.